On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
53, Mike, 53. Time to go, night. Shadow. 53. Hey.
On 1st down, Brady. Caught by the tight end, Watson.
Yeah, I got it on, bro.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Is he really?
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
72.
Yeah, that sounds like him.
To throw, it's Brady. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
I have to figure them out.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
On 2nd down and 4, Brady. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Philip Dorsett, 33 yards. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned
Tom Brady has like
to start
25
the game and score.
hot routes.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense.
Oh,
and
really?
They end up in the end zone.
Gostkowski the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away.
Yeah.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards, as he'll get this only back to the 20. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 20. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a shot. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an
I see a lot of them, though. I just haven't tried them.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Mayfield to throw it. Going back to Lander. This time he's got him. Complete. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much, unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
As you and I know from visiting a lot of camps, no one practices this type of a start, do they?
Especially not on the road. You give up the touchdown on the opening drive. Now there's likely a 3-and-out on your first possession.
Yeah, you throw that incompletion there. You hate to fall into a hole early, especially on the road. Got to be careful.
Yes.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Brady. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility, the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys who turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's a right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback.
Hey, he's clutching real life, though.
A third down gain of 19.
Check 53. First and 10. I got you. Check it, reload. Mike 53. Hey, Alpha. Mike, we hit. Ball 50.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Watson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Bro, honestly, I feel like I'm going to be so lethal with Tom Brady.
Now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's first and 10. Again, it's Brady.
Oh, my God.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now second and 13. Now Brady again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. They'll give him 8 on the play, and they're going to have a third down.
What's funny is I feel like with the Patriots, I'm playing how you did last year. No deep ball, check down. Like, take with the...
Hey, Charlie.
Yes.
Brady to throw again.
Oh, my
Throw, that's
gosh.
caught. Julian Edelman. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play. Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Mayfield.
Oh, my gosh. See, this is what I miss about the old Madden. Like,
he'll be taken down, but not before
right there, press triangle.
They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. First and 10. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a first and 10. And down to the 44, 5 yards.
You're good, dude.
Time.
Duke Johnson, the ball carrier.
No chance.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5.
Regular. 951. Check. 51, Mike.
Oh, yeah. I'm giving him no respect.
Mayfield looks to throw. He's going to loft one deep.
Oh, did he get beat?
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham, 44 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
This will be
I thought
taken
McCourty would be fast enough to get back there.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Does he really?
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points.
Oh, he's there.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Now a pass dropped off here for James White. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. It's a first down.
That's something else I like about the
10.
Patriots is they have receiving running backs.
There. You have to be a little careful. You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
It's so much better than what it used to
coming
be.
out of the 4-3 defensively, pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver, and it's third down. From the gun, it's Brady. And that will be incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw, Mayfield. Flush to his right.
I was about to say, bro. I was about to say, heck no, Madden. Duke Johnson ain't got it like that.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Blitz coming, and down
How
he
do you
goes.
not block Vernon?
Coming
Oh my gosh, I had such a setup just now.
And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team.
Yeah.
They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a defensive player
That blitz
at
will
the
get
other,
there
and
if you know when to call it.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Ringo. Hey, 66. 72.
Now Brady. Into traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. They find some open field.
Let's go,
Terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Edelman, the intended receiver that time.
180.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss.
I got to remember I can't throw off the back foot with Tom.
Michael Bennett's versatility, being able to play any position along the defensive front, allows him to make those types of plays. He finds good matchups and gets into the offensive backfield.
And there it works for a tackle for loss.
Oh my, somebody pick it. Come on.
Ends up falling incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And it's third down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
Let's go.
Ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
This interception is the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their 38.
Hey, orbit. 53 is Mike. 53 is the Mike. Here we go. Check. 53 is Mike. Check. 53.
Just hold him.
Just
hold him. Just long enough.
To throw. Left side, it's Dorsett. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40.
This feels like a season game. It doesn't feel like.
Good pickup there, 21 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
This feels like a regular season game. This doesn't feel like, hey, do you want to play Madden?
Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experience.
That's what I like about this year.
No matter what,
boosted teams.
You really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy.
I see it.
As soon as he got to the line,
I see everything that's happening.
Knew where the pressure was going to come from and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage.
There's a man, and it's Edelman.
Yeah, he was manned by a linebacker, yeah.
From 17 yards out, and the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
Gostkowski with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
I think so. I don't remember. I think I did.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys
I've already
are
had
set
2
up shop
kicks returned
at the
on me.
23-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Well, one thing that I like is that the linebackers aren't jumping out of this world, but if you're a good passer,
Mayfield
you can
now
eat.
50.
See, like plays like that, last Madden, that's a pick all day.
A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive there. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Trying to get it to Landry there.
Needed that.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Yeah. Well, the pass rush is so quick on here.
New England offense to see what they can do this time. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
58's the money. 58.
Throwing again. Brady.
Oh, my gosh.
Complete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Tom said, I'm really old now. What the
New England on third down. They
Said
hit
these,
2 for 4
said
thus
these
far.
Super Bowls
This
are
is
tearing on
3rd
his
and
body.
10. Now Brady. This is White on the screen. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
He said these wheels are a real thing.
Inside the booth alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't
This
let
might
the
be a
defense know
dangerous
that they're
defense.
getting to him.
Now the throw here complete on the right
he
side.
stepped out. Let's go.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield.
Oh, my gosh.
He's going to float this over the middle deep. Got a man, it's caught inside
Good
the
play.
10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st
I'm hoping
and
my
goal.
blitz gets
There's
there.
no sense
Like,
in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk.
woo!
The end zone on 1st down. Lines up incomplete. He's trying to back to Beckham there, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing.
Boom!
3 points in your pocket, you force a throw here and get up an interception.
Let's go!
In the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. And he'll take it.
Wow, they know that's fake.
Touchdown.
They know that's fake. You know that's fake. They know that's fake.
And the Browns move back within a couple of the lead.
Hell no, bro.
Mayfield to throw it. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8.
They made the decision to go for
Hell
2.
no.
They didn't get it. They were
Hell
down
no.
by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
3rd quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe 1st or 2nd, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points.
Yeah.
But I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down the road does for me.
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't even know why Chunga's kick returning.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They begin with Michelle on the ground, and he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
I did not mean to spin. That was a
from our experience together,
that was a 20-yard run at least.
Most offensive
You
coordinators
accidentally
are gonna tell
pressed
you,
on the
if I'm gonna
corner.
put
I saw
my
that.
down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
Hey, Haywood.
Golly, Tom's.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
He's got too many hot routes.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Brady to the right
Yeah,
side,
dude. Like,
complete to Thomas.
and the thing is, like,
And he'll get it up to
typically,
the
like, you're pressing to
33-yard
like do a
line.
slant,
That one, a
and then
first
I
down
look at the
pickup
play
of
chart,
8.
Well, if you
and
do
it's not a
leave man
slant, it's like a
coverage, Brandon,
post, and I'm like,
drag
oh
routes
my
are pretty
gosh,
good one to
Tom.
run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Sugar. Hey, Alabama.
Brady now on 1st down.
Good shit.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Now, he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Dude, they got a slick
And finding
offensive
Edelman
scheme now.
underneath. That's a recipe for success.
Typical route for a good slot receiver, and Edelman's one of the best in the game. Knows how to go inside what one of my college coaches used to call the briar patch. Got to go in there where it's tough and make those tough catches. And not only can he do it, he can often run away from people.
I don't know why he sat there for so long.
Back at the 37-yard
I did not mean to go for it, but I don't want to waste the time out.
5, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Hey, zoom.
They do go for it. It's Brady. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for.
Yeah, I didn't
Doesn't pan out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent.
I didn't even mean to go for it. I just know these
Line of
timeouts are going to come in handy.
37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta.
From the gun, Mayfield. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. And down inside the 15 he goes. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution?
Yeah, I think it is because...
Oh, my God. I saw him the whole way, dude.
From 13 yards out, and the Browns have taken the lead.
And that third counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without him, they're not winning this game.
Joseph now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
I went for it, and I didn't need to, but I didn't want to waste the time out.
Play action. Now it's Brady.
Oh, he got it off.
Deep over the middle.
Oh, my gosh. Come on, Tom.
Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time, but it'll be 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
You're right. That was money.
To throw again, Brady. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now 3rd down.
Yeah, you got to...
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on
nobody's
man,
catching the ball.
and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. The 3 straight incompletions.
No, that's true.
They don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here's Brady to throw. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
Yeah, he was trying to kill Edelman.
Breath there on that 4th down.
I don't know why Tristan wants to end everybody's season all the time.
Exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense guard those sticks.
Tom is like clutch on one play, and then he is just like
those guys found a way to
3rd stringer on the next.
That throw by Brady incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again, Brady. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of that's why.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete. Close there. He caught
it.
Able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the
No, that's not good shit. That's the opposite of good shit.
You know, 11's legal. This was an imaginary
that's the opposite
one that
of
my
good
college
shit.
coach used to call Sammy Sideline. Sammy Sideline can protect you at times, and in this case, that's exactly what he did for the receivers.
And they do get it.
Bro, when Tom when he hits, he hits. But golly, like, yeah.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for
Yeah, I'm
on
seeing
first
that.
and goal. Brady.
Oh my
And it's
gosh.
intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
I threw that out of the damn blitz.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard
blitz
to
got
find
me.
out play of the game.
Good
That was
play.
an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score, and he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
25 yards that time.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be
Oh
conservative.
shit, I'm about to say,
He's sticking to his game.
break through all
No,
three
that
of them.
is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Looking for the end zone. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off.
That's why I went on ahead and spun. I was like, you know what? Nah.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful,
Oh
and
my God.
sometimes you can be
I've
so
left.
careful that you
At
end
least
up
a
running
field
yourself
goal.
into an error.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. Pass incomplete. Demarius Randall that time there to knock it free.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
And that's complete. It's Watson. And brought down, but not before.
I just wish it was fast. Why couldn't he have wheels? They're in that situation.
Themselves a first down.
It was like 8 missed hit sticks.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Mike, 53. Go, go. Mike, you got nothing today. You got nothing. Let me go.
Just hold Gary.
With Brady.
Oh my God, that's the wrong pass. That's a pick.
Oh, that was dangerous.
Yes!
Thrown into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down.
I meant to throw it to O, and I hit X.
One big shot. He took
And
it.
Madden was like, we know, we got you.
Incomplete.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Wait, that 380.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Watch that in. Hey, 66.
Again, it's Brady. And that
I had
goes
Edelman.
complete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's
Yeah,
second down.
I saw him. That the pressure is just too real. So it's like as soon as you see the pressure, I'm just like R1 down stick to make sure it's under.
2nd and 10.
58, boys, 58.
To throw again. Brady. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Demarius Thomas, the intended receiver. And now it'll be 3rd down.
I saw
They're
that.
trying to erase that deficit in one play.
They certainly were, but how about the reaction time and the
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Miles Garrett
Yeah, I see
able
that,
to disrupt
damn it.
yet another pass play. That is his 3rd
Should I kick a
sack of the
field goal?
afternoon.
Fuck, I don't
Brady
know.
not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th.
At the 30.
Check. 53's Mike. 72.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down.
Oh no.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Terrence Mitchell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 11. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
Oh, my God.
Given 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Dude, I forgot about Kareem Hunt.
Myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a
I'm playing no games with that man.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. They'll let it go deep for Beckham, and they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Now I wish I'd have took my field goal.
Out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the
I knew it.
This, it's a fake. And this is incomplete.
Yes!
Huge game.
He said throw power. 25.
It doesn't work out, and the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position.
You know what's crazy is I was just about to hit safe man, and then you hit Hunt.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look
Oh,
to
my
throw.
God, Tom.
Up there,
What is up?
He's looking for Edelman there, but it's going to be 2nd down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away.
Oh, come on, Tom!
Those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game.
He said that's on you.
In order to keep your offense moving.
The chance of wasting
No,
this
you're
great
right.
starting
You're
field
right.
position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Bravo.
Back to throw, Brady.
He's open.
Can't get a throw away. He's taken
He's
down.
open.
Miles Garrett in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Partner, you absolutely
I'm not telling
take
you.
a sack in that situation. Now, it's also 4th down.
And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's go. Hey, we got both bandit.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And this is caught. Demaryius Thomas. Touchdown, Patriots. Demaryius Thomas, 35 yards. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front.
Bro, he really just dove into the pylon.
Much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3.
Hey, wahoo!
God damn, Tom, and your fucking hot routes.
Now Brady. Looking
Oh,
end zone,
good
but it's
shit.
incomplete.
I think we can figure out why they went for 2 there, right? Up 1, you want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Now they've got to play some defense down the stretch.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it into range. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
They said who you thought Njoku was, Beckham.
A tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Oh my gosh, he's
A
open.
desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's
What?
complete. And all the way down to the third.
Get out of here, Madden.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. So how about that for a change?
That's
They're
insane.
all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Come on.
Antonio Callaway, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right
Come
there.
on, man.
And it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell in.
Yeah, bro. Like,
Mayfield to throw. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis.
bro, we are lined up. Let's go.
I thought you were going on the field, but okay, I see you.
Wow, he caught that.
By the tight end, Njoku. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar.
Good
shit.
shit.
It in from long
He
distance.
caught it.
And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute.
Dude, I timed my hit stick and everything. Like, I even let off the R2 button just to make sure that, like, we would hit stick him. Like, I wanted it to be perfect, and he still caught it. Because instead of like a 40-yard kick, it was like 55.
Wait, set. Alabama, 380. Check 53. You gonna get this, boy? You think you won't get this? You think you won't get this?
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. It got his man complete. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Man.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw.
Oh my gosh! All I had to do was get it out.
That time, and he's going to go down. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Oh my gosh, bro! I had literally the 30-yard line. That was it. That was it.
53 trash. Let's go. Mike, 53. Check it, reload.
He's back to throw. And he's
Let's go!
that one good for his first down. Yards.
That's good. We're up 8 minutes. First down.
So now it's going to come down to the Pro Bowler, guys.
I knew it.
He will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Let's go! I would be so mad if I missed this kick.
So now it's going to come down to the Pro Bowler, Gostkowski. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win.
Oh my God, I missed it.
Yes, he got it. Gostkowski plays the role of hero as he flag is down. The defense, they might decline it and take the points. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Patriots winners here at home as we say so long